Hi everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Well, we're getting ready to kick off November and we're going to talk about seafood. Seafood's a big part along the Texas coast, both for businesses, shrimpers, and oystermen. And we're going to talk about oyster season 2022 here on Bolivar Peninsula. You know, everyone waits, or a lot of people wait all year long for the oyster season to open up. And it's going to open up November 1st, and then many of the restaurants, in fact all the restaurants just about here, start serving their famous oyster platters on November 2nd so that they can bring you fresh oysters. And that's what we're going to go through today, is we're going to take each restaurant step by step and talk about what they offer for oyster dinners. A lot of people, when they come down, they'll hit one Friday night, one Saturday night, and one Sunday before they go home so they can get a taste of a little bit of everyone's oyster platters. And we're going to let you know here today who's having what and when they're having it, and if there's any all you can eat. Let's get going. Okay, Stingray Restaurant, located at 1295 North Stingray Road, on the water dining overlooking East Galveston Bay. Brad and the crew up there are looking forward to oyster season. And on November 2nd, Wednesday at 11 o'clock, they're going to start their Oysters Jubilee. Now, this platter's been around for generations, and it's nothing but great fresh oysters, all in about a 6-course meal, I guess you could say. It starts off with, and it's mixed up a little bit maybe. I may be mixed up, but you have oysters on the half shell, excuse me, served chilled. You have oyster gumbo, and that's a great cup of oyster gumbo. Usually you get 3 or 4 oysters in it, and the flavor of this thing is unbelievable. Then you have your oyster hot plate, and that includes the Rockefeller, Beneville, and Jose. And let me tell you, whenever you can order just that, or I go in for lunch sometimes I'll order just that half plate, or that hot plate if possible, with a salad. And then they're going to serve you their fried and their French grilled oysters. And as you can see, this is a Texas-sized platter that with a lot of flavor and a lot of variety. And so make sure you take an appetite down there. And then it also comes with coleslaw and a side salad, and so, or your choice of a side. So anyway, that's Stingray Restaurant. They open Wednesdays at 11 a.m. and they're open through Sunday. And so if you want to get a great Jubilee platter, that's the place. But as a bonus for November, and this is going to go through the week before Thanksgiving, or not include Thanksgiving weekend to my knowledge, but I'll check on that. They're going to have all you can eat oysters on top of the Oysters Jubilee. And so on Wednesday evenings and Sundays, all day Sundays, you can get all you can eat oysters at Stingray Restaurant here in Crystal Beach, Texas. And that'll start on the 2nd and then run through Thanksgiving. And so what a great way, if you're a big oyster lover, you can come down on Wednesday evening or all day Sunday and enjoy some all you can eat oysters. Or if you just want the platter, you can order the Oysters Jubilee. So now, Jose's Cajun Seafood and Steakhouse, located at 1021 Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas. You can't miss it. It's a giant blue building that says Jose's on the side of it. They also have Jose's Cantina upstairs, a sports bar setting. Now they're going to start on Thursday, November 3rd, because they're closed on Wednesdays typically. And so they open at 11 a.m. on November 3rd, and they're going to have their Oysters Roundup. And this is all week long, just about any time you want it, as long as they have fresh oysters. And they do a great job of keeping fresh oysters shucked at Jose's. Now, Jose's comes with raw. Then you get your fried and buffalo and French grilled. And the buffalo is a fried shrimp with the buffalo sauce on it. Let me tell you, if you like something spicy, they're phenomenal. Then you get your baked oysters, which includes Rockefeller, Diablo, and French kissed. And they actually broil these in the shells. And then you have your oyster stew and a soup type. It's called alabayu, oyster alabayu. It's a tomato-based soup with oysters in it. And so right now, Jose said he's not planning on doing any all-you-can-eats. He wants to see what the price of oysters is so that he can give you the best possible pricing for all-you-can-eat. And so we'll keep you posted on that in his weekly show. And that's Jose's Cajun Seafood and Steakhouse. They're open Wednesday at 11 o'clock through Tuesday evening. They're closed on, Tuesday evening. They're closed on Wednesdays. They're open Thursday at 11 a.m. through Tuesday evening. They're closed on Wednesday. Sorry about that. And so their platter is the Oysters Roundup. Now, heading down to Port Bolivar in the shadow of the Bolivar Lighthouse and a stone's throw through the Bolivar Ferry and Fort Travis is La Plata Mexican Restaurant, a great local family-owned restaurant in Port Bolivar. And they serve up great Mexican food, great seafood, and got some awesome burgers. But they always start oyster season with all-you-can-eat, and it's no different this year. In fact, this week, on Wednesday evening, they're going to have all-you-can-eat Wednesday evening, and then also on Saturday. And Saturday, they typically always have all-you-can-eat Saturday evenings starting at 5 p.m. Sometimes they'll bump it up till 4:30, but typically it starts at 5. And so you can give them a call and find out exactly when it starts. But they have all-you-can-eat oysters on Wednesdays this week, and then always on Saturdays, and they're served up 10 different ways. One of the unique things about La Plata is all their hot oysters, other than they're fried and they're raw, is baked and cooked over a mesquite grill open flame. And let me tell you, if you've never had mesquite grilled oysters, whether it's Diablo, Jose, Rockefeller, however you like them, over in a mesquite grill with that little hint of mesquite flavor in it, it's phenomenal. I love going down there when they've got their grill fired up and the oysters are coming out sizzling off the mesquite grill. And so they don't have a typical oyster plate, but they always, during oyster season, have something on special. And you can check on their Facebook page. In fact, all the restaurants, to keep up to date on what they have going on, follow their Facebook page, and you can stay up to date on any specials they have. Maybe if they're throwing in a special pricing for something, you can follow them on Facebook. So anyway, there's your 3 restaurants here on Bolivar Peninsula that have oyster platters. We're excited. I don't know how we're going to spread it out, but I have a feeling this week we're going to be eating a lot of oysters. I need to do a calorie count and see how many calories a Rockefeller or a Diablo or something like that has in it, so I can put it in my calorie counter. So anyway, thanks for joining us. Come on down, enjoy some fresh shucked oysters here on Bolivar Peninsula. Everything kicks off this Wednesday, November 2nd. Remember, all you can eat at Stingray Restaurant on Wednesday and Sundays for the month of November. Jose has his oyster roundup platter daily, and we'll let you know about all you can eat oysters at Jose's. And then La Plata Mexican Restaurant this week's going to have it Wednesday night, November 2nd, starting at 5 o'clock. And then typically they always have it on Saturday evenings for out-of-town guests or weekend people that are down visiting. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come enjoy some fresh shucked oysters here on the Upper Texas coast, Bolivar Peninsula. God bless, and bye-bye.